All right. Shalom to the hopeful elect of Israel, so-called Hebrew Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Puerto Ricans, West Indians, and Haitians. Got to give all praises to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone who rule well, who teach well. And this is a sincere salutation to all the Akim and Ak pushing this truth, believing this truth from the four corners of the earth. And that's as Rai always says, Lord willing, this be edifying. So I was in the middle of doing a lesson a day, preparing myself, but I stopped that because I wanted to show some things real quick, and I wanted to finish a lesson that I had was going on over yesterday about why is there war and weapons in the land of uprightness, and the second part to it from GMS and Truth All Land, Azariah says about it's talking about how Esau changed the dates and the ordinances and the time zones, and this is why they call us so-called Negroes and they call y'all so-called white people, man, because that's not our real names. We are the Hebrew Israelites, and that's one nation, man. And then everybody else, the other 17 nations, it's Esau, Edom, and all the other nations, man. Okay, that's what the Bible is saying. Whether you accept it or not. Now let's go deal with this, man, because I keep having people they messaging me and they talking about, oh, I done studied everything you talking about. No, you haven't, because you don't even have no spiritual fathers, man. And you have to have spiritual fathers to be anywhere on this level, man. And nobody is showing double honors to their apostles. And let me show you where it say it in. Let me show you where it say that. Since y'all think it's not, man. None of y'all got no elders, man. This is why y'all just saying stuff about the Bible. Y'all know what it's talking about, because you have no elders, man. You have none. And you need elders for this truth, man. You cannot come in this thing and you a youngin and then be like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? I get it. No, it's an order to this. Okay. See, look, 1 Timothy. Let me go ahead and do this. Let me put it up on the screen for you. Okay. It says 1 Timothy 5:17. Let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honor, especially they who labor in the word and doctrine. So when you coming in here and you talking about, well, Jesus said this, Jesus says that, where are your spiritual fathers? They not there because you don't got none, man. Okay, and the only spiritual fathers that are the spiritual fathers of Israel, not everybody else, this Israel, is great millstone, man. I already showed y'all Revelations 18:22. They talk about it, man. And actually, no, it's 18:21. Yep, 18:21. But now we're gonna go over here and we're gonna deal with this. Oh well, since somebody messaged me today talking about he knew what I'm talking about, and I'm like, well, you wouldn't have called me saying, well, you're those black Hebrew Israelites guys, right? Well, you wouldn't have called and said that. You wouldn't have messaged me and said that if you would know this doctrine, because we know ain't no such thing as black, because Esau Edom changed the dates, the ordinances, and the time zones. This is real simple stuff in the Bible. Like this is like the milk. Like you ain't even drank half the bottle. Okay, you ain't even got down, you ain't even sit the top. You know what I'm saying? Like you have no idea what the Bible is talking about at all. And you trying to say, well, I studied all this, man. I studied all this. From who? Whose doctrine? Who are your spiritual fathers then? Where they at? They ain't there, man. So you lean on your own understanding. You're not going off the elders, man, that the Lord set up. And another thing, this is what I'm talking about, man. It has to be who is approved. I just wrote this, man. I just wrote it. I'm finna show y'all. So people stop messaging me talking about, you know what you're talking about and you're just curious. This ain't no game, man. We not here. We ain't no curious George ass niggas over here, man. We know what's going on. If you want to know, we're gonna show you. If you don't want to know, stay over there, man. You do your little play around shit over there, man. We believe in the word over here. Don't message me talking about, all this shit fake and you don't believe in the Bible, you don't believe in the Bible, then what the fuck you doing? Why you curious? Stay the fuck over there, man. We do not care if you do not believe. That don't fucking matter. What matters is the elect being woken up. And obviously you ain't the elect, man, because you scoffing, man. Ain't none of the elect gonna scoff. The first time I heard these words, man, I seen a movie. I've seen a lesson from GMS and Troop Orlando because I was watching this dude named Mark the Messenger, and this nigga was talking about sperm retention and all this other shit. And I was like, okay, well, he's getting the scriptures up, so let's see what he's talking about. And so I was listening, and I'm like, okay, well, that makes sense, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes down to it, it's not sound doctrine because he's not talking about World War III. He ain't talking about nothing else. He's making money off of it. So that's how you know he's not teaching sound doctrine, man. And he's paid off by the bag to keep you distracted with the false truth. This nigga was talking about underground marine water women or something attacking men and shit. Like, nigga, that ain't got nothing to do with what's going on right now, nigga. World War III is coming. Don't nobody give a fuck about your little marine bitches fighting and shit. Nobody give a fuck about that shit, man. We care about the truth, okay? And GMS and Troop Orlando did a video about him and was like, yeah, man, you don't know what you're talking about, man. And I listened to him, and he was right. He pointed out everything that he's supposed to say. Then I went to go look where Yahawashi was in the Bible. It was as soon as I heard it, I received it, man. This is how the elect is going to get down. As soon as we hear it, we're going to receive it. We ain't going to argue. We ain't going to ask no questions. We ain't females. We don't say why. We just fucking do what he said. This is why he appointed men to do it. Because everybody want to ask fucking questions. Nigga, we don't got no time for all them fucking questions, man. Listen to what the fuck we saying. Listen to what the elder's saying. Let's just go on somewhere. So look, right here. 1 Corinthians 11:19. For there must be also heresies among you, that they which are approved may be made manifest among you. So he put all these bug outs here. So when you real the real truth, you know it. But that's only for the elect, man. If you come to this truth and you like, man, that don't make no sense, then you're not part of the elect, OG. Just stay out of this shit. It ain't for you. We're not here to bring followers. We don't give a fuck. We're trying to wake up the elect. Okay, we're not here to pamper you. We're not here to baby you. We're not here to be nice to you. We don't care about none of that shit. Y'all wasn't nice to us when we went into slavery and we was over here fucking struggling. Y'all didn't fucking do nothing for us. So, thug it out. So hold on, man. We're gonna deal with this hell doctrine. Everybody talking about, well, I'm lucky. I'm not going to hell since I'm a so-called Indian. No, nigga, that's not what it says, man. It says hell is here. Okay, it's the conditions of living under your enemies, man. And when you go look up hell, it says something, man. Just hold on, let me pull it up. It's we'll talk about it. It was Numbers, no, Proverbs, yep. Proverbs 27:23. Okay, so let's pull this up. Let's see what this is talking about. Oh, hold on, give me 1 sec, Salakia. Okay, boom. Proverbs 27:23. Okay, be thou diligent. It's 20. Yep, 20. So it says, I'm gonna go put it over there. Okay. Let me take off the Strongs. Control copy. Okay, so this is what Proverbs 27:20 says, man, about hell. Okay. It says, hell and destruction are never full, so the eyes of men are never satisfied, right? So now let's go over here and click right here on hell, man. See? Hell. Type it in. Let's see what it is. It says Sheol, man. See? Sheol, underworld, grave, hell, pit, right? The underworld, Sheol, the old designation for the abode of the dead. But what did they say? If you don't got this doctrine, you already dead, man. You dead walking. That's what it's talking about. This is hell. See, place of no return. Okay, that's how the Edomites. They're not returning to salvation. They can't return. They can't get out of here. This is the place of no return right here. Because judgment is under the sun, man. Look, I put it yesterday. Look, let me just go pull this up before we finish that. Judgment. under sun. Because you remember, hell is the place where you go to get punished, right? Well, what did the Lord do? He put us here because we were disobeying in Judges 2, and he punished us. See? And what happened when Adam was cast out of Eden? He was thrown into hell, man. Earth. Okay? Earth is the place of judgment. This is where you were being judged. Your judgment's going to play out here. You ain't going to die and then go to heaven and then he say, I ain't know you, and then you go to hell. No, nigga, you here already. Because it said it written since the dawn of time, everybody's judgment was already set under the sun. So this is hell, man. And either you're going to receive salvation out of hell or you're going to go to hell, nigga. Okay? Which is taking that mark of the beast, man. That shit, man. So look at this. Oh, wait, that's the same verse. Hold on, Salakia. I didn't click. It's Ecclesiastes 3:16, man. Okay? This is how we know we in hell right now. Where the so-called Hebrew, the so-called Negroes, Puerto Rican, Latino, Haitian, West Indians are in hell. That's why they call this the white man's heaven and the so-called Negroes hell, man, because we are living under their rulership. That's what hell is. When you got to take laws from somebody who's completely opposite than you because you don't fit into it. You see what I'm saying? Just like when we were ruling, when Julius Maccabees in 163 BC was ruling and they was following under us, that was their hell. They wasn't liking that shit. Now it's the other way, but it's going to go back. Okay? That's what it's talking about. Ecclesiastes 3:16. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that inequity was there. Why? Because we ended up taking in some of their customs, like Michael Jordan. See what I'm saying? Well, he took in a whole lot of good customs. So now we're going to go back over here to Sheol. When you go look up that place Sheol, it says a place separated from lightness and darkness, man. That's what it say. When you go look it up, it's a place separated from lightness and darkness. Ain't this place separated from lightness and darkness? Yeah. Melanated wise and light wise, man. Like, you know what I mean? Place of no return. Without praise of Yahawah. That's here. Wicked sent there for punishment. Look at that. Didn't he not reincarnate the Edomites? To what? Be punished. He said they shall build, but I will throw down and call this place the borderland of wickedness. Where's that? Here. Where's the lake of fire? Here. Okay? That's why he said in the valley shadow of death, I shall not want. Now I'm going to pull that up and drop that. Okay. Psalms 23:4, man. And it's talking about my rod and thy staff will comfort me. Those are the shepherds, man. He's saying the shepherds will comfort you, man. That's what it's talking about, man. You got to have that rod and that staff. You have to become a shepherd, man, but in order of the Lord. So, Psalms 23:4, King James Version. Yea, though I walk through the valley of shadow of death, which is America, Babylon the Great, because it's going to be blown the fuck up, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. See, he said thy rod and thy staff. He's talking about the shepherd. Who's the shepherd? Yahawah. So, like I said, we're going to go back to this word hell right here. It says, wicked sent there for punishment, righteous not abandoned to it. See, righteous, we not abandoned. We finna get out of the place of exile. Didn't we get exiled here? Didn't the Lord say he was hot with us and took us over here on slave ships and exiled us? That's what he did. He called us widows. This is hell, okay, of extreme degradation and sin. Where the fuck you see something that say burning in hell? Nowhere, nigga. Let's go look at the root word. I don't even know what the root word say. It ain't gonna say burning in hell, man. On everything. See? Ask, inquire, borrow, beg, to ask for. See? That's what hell is. Having to do what? Ask for your fucking enemies for every fucking thing you get. See? It don't say you go to hell and burn forever. Nowhere in this bitch. Nowhere. Nowhere, man. Who the fuck are y'all talking about? Y'all know the word and y'all done studied the word and y'all talking about you going to hell. Nigga, you already in hell. So that's out the way, man. Don't message me no more talking about you know the word and then say, oh, well, luckily, since I'm in India, I'm going to hell. That's not what it says. Skin color doesn't determine salvation. If you do what the Lord says to do, that's what determines your salvation, man. If you do what the Lord told you to do. But you're not going to do what the Lord told you to do unless he put that mark on you, Ezekiel 9:4. And another dude yesterday tried to tell me that doesn't show that those people are approved to seek sound doctrine. Yes, they are, because they believe in sound doctrine. That's why they have the mark of Bahasham, Yahawashi on them. And when you read that whole passage in Ezekiel chapter 9, it talks about how the Lord appointed these men with these swords to go into the city of Jerusalem. And what's Jerusalem? We're Jerusalem, nigga, because we're Israel. Everywhere we are is where Jerusalem is. But if you can't believe that and understand that, then you already dead, nigga. Especially if you take that chip, because you ain't gonna ever get back in the kingdom of heaven again. You're gonna be bound here forever, man. That's what the 5 is. That's what the pentagram is. The 5 senses. That's what traps us in hell. Okay? So now, and that's what happened to Michael Jordan. You see, you know what I'm saying? He trapped himself in hell, man, by worshiping Baal, man. So when you come over here, what was I talking about, man? What was I talking about before I go over there? What was I finna say? Let me take this off. Let me see. We already got that. That's what I'm saying. Next time y'all message me talking about something, you know the word. Y'all niggas ain't got no spiritual fathers. You niggas have no understanding. You niggas just think that the Hebrew Israelites are just black people. You think we're the Muslims. You don't know what the fuck you talking about, man. Stop hitting me up. If you're not gonna watch the videos, I literally sent you a video and you try to say you know what you're talking about. Why are you asking me dumb questions then? Why are you asking me little nigga questions that you should already know if you love the Lord? Like this is simple ass questions. You know what I'm saying? But whatever, man. It's not a place you burn forever, man. It's right here. All souls go back to the Lord, man. I sent that one. I put that one on the other video yesterday. All souls go back to the Lord, man. But look, man, that's the root word of Sheol, man. To ask for, to ask favor, borrow, to inquire of, consult, see, to seek. We got to get everything from this devil, man. We got to get everything from this devil. Okay? The world of the dead. Yes, you niggas are already dead. Why? Because you don't have the you don't have the doctrine of life, man. You don't have the hidden manna. Okay? And that's why when we go over here, let's go back. It says hell and destruction, right? Well, let's look up H11 for destruction. And look, it says intensive form from abstract, perishing, contrite, Hades, destruction, a place of destruction. What's the place of destruction? America is finna get bombed. See, ruined. It's finna get bombed, man. This is the place of destruction. Okay, from World War III, man. When we pull up H6, what does it say? Perish, vanish, go astray, be destroyed, perish, die, exterminated, perish. That's what he said he's gonna do to Esau. What'd he say? His latter end will be destroy him forever. Look, be lost, strayed, to destroy, kill, cause to perish, give up, exterminate. See, to blot out, do away with, cause to vanish. See, don't nothing motherfucker say burn in hell with some black, or not some black dude, but some fucking dude with a red pitchfork torturing you. That's not what the fuck it says, man. Nowhere. Nowhere, man. And the so-called white man made this shit, man. He made the Blue Letter Bible. So they know the truth, man. They just don't know how to understand it, man. They trying to take where they want in the scriptures and they just trying to fit it in there like that. No, man. Nowhere in the world it says where you burn the place forever on there. So what the fuck are y'all talking about, man? What are you saying you know shit? You don't fucking know nothing, man. Stop doing that, okay? You're adding curses onto yourself doing that shit. Do not do that shit, man. Straight up told y'all, man. Hell is not a place where you burn forever, man. Hell is here for only the Hebrew Israelites. Everybody else is comfortable in this bitch, man. Everybody else is cool, man. Everybody else is all good, man. Not us. We not happy to be here. Why? Because we're living under our enemies. Okay? And I'm not saying I strongly dislike them or nothing, but this is what it says, man. This is what it's saying, man. And it's under the passage warnings and instructions. Okay? This is what you niggas don't have. No warnings and no instructions. This is why you niggas don't understand, man. You don't want to listen. You want to lean on your own understanding. Let's pull that up. Okay? Let's pull that up real quick, man. So we can just get this straight. I'm tired of niggas messaging me with this weird shit, man. So I'm just gonna send you this video. So it was right here, Proverbs 3-6, man. See, he will show you the path, not you, nigga. You can't show yourself the path. He do it. You can't do nothing, man. You can't do nothing with this truth, man, but listen and follow instructions from the people he told to do it. That's it. And if you one of those people to do it, for damn sure you're not gonna be messaging other niggas talking about you a black Hebrew Israelite, or what do you mean? Like I studied about the KKK. That has nothing to do with what the fuck is going on, man. Okay? What I'm trying to show you is that they're gonna be punished for it. Okay, you're trying to just find, like, I don't know what the fuck you're looking for. Proverbs 3-5-6. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart. Trust in the Lord Yahawashi with all thine heart, and lean not into thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. See? He's directing us, man. He's directing us. And just because you say, oh, well, like the other dude yesterday, this motherfucker tried to tell me all the stuff you put in the Bible, I can't find it. Because you don't read the Apocrypha, man. The 15 missing books that your nation took out. Clinton, man, go look it up. Clinton took them books out, man. Watch. Watch. When was the Apocrypha removed? Okay, right here. It says between 200 and 400 BC and AD, man. They took it out way back then, but I'm gonna see where it says in the US, because I remember it was talking about something about the Clinton Foundation did it, man. The Edomites did it, man. Let me see. Apocrypha's controversy to 1820 debate the British and Foreign Bible Society, blah, blah, blah. History of the Apocrypha. See, they removed it in 1885. They removed it a whole bunch of times, man. But I know they said one time Clinton's took it out, but I guess it's 1885. I seen something, man. I swear something said about it. Clinton Foundation removed it. But I guess that's not it. I guess it's, yep, the 16 James. See, look, the 16 King James Level Bible also printed the Apocrypha, but was removed in 1885. So all y'all niggas talking about y'all know the Lord, y'all don't even know that half the Bible got taken out, man. Y'all have no idea that part of the Bible got taken out. So what are y'all talking about, man? What are y'all talking about? You know what you're talking about? Bull biggity. That's what your ass talking about. And this is why I be getting a little hesitant, that's why sometimes I get a little aggravated, because it's like, nigga, we sit there and do all these videos for hours and hours and hours, and y'all niggas asking questions, and we did a whole fucking video on it. Nigga got 1,700 videos. GMS got 1,700 videos. Y'all niggas still asking questions. Lord willing, man. Please help these people, because they don't know what the hell they doing, man. All right, man. Look, we're going to step over here, because I'm done ranting about it. Next time somebody asks me talking about they in heaven or hell, I'm going to just send you the video. You can watch it. Cool. If not, cool, man. I don't care. Okay? I don't care if you know or not. I care if the elect know or not. And if the elect know or not, you're not going to be scoffing in any way, at any time, at any period, man. All the people who came to GMS and the Truth for Orlando, even the elders, when they got to there and seen them 12 signs in them gates, or the 12 signs of Israel tribe, the 12 signs of the 12 Israel, the sign over there on the street, on the highways and byways, because GMS don't got no church, nigga. We don't do churches. That's graven images. He said don't do that. So everybody doing the church, man, that's off, because they are paid off, man. And they're making merchandise out of you by not even telling you the truth, and they're telling you to put money in that bucket, man. They say, give me some petrol dollars and the Lord gonna bless you. With what? being set up for slaughter. That's it. So let me go find this, man. Let me go get this worked out. This is when I was looking at today about Ronald Dalton, because this motherfucker was talking about how the land of Canaan is not in Africa, and blah blah blah, and that UFOs, which is the chariots in the Bible, is not coming to save the Hebrew Israelites, and you know what I'm saying? Like, man, that motherfucker don't know what he's talking about, man. He messed around and ran to Africa, and the Lord said, don't run. He's going to save you where you were at if you were the elect. But if you're not the elect, go ahead and run. Because he taking you there to kill your ass anyways. Because that's you trying to free yourself, man. You cannot run from the Lord. So I'm not gonna run. But let me get this pulled up, man. Salakia, man. Let me go pull up my video from yesterday that I was showing y'all from. And we're gonna go deal with these dates notices and the time zones and all the names of everybody that Esau Edom changed, man. Because y'all over here talking about y'all know something. Y'all still going off of his hiding places. Those are his hiding places, man. The names that he called us, those are his hiding places. That's the way he's able to hide our identity and hide his identity. That's why it was the 12 tribes of Israel, lost tribes of Israel for the longest time, man. See what I'm saying? But all right, man. Let me see. Oh man, that fears and the clear the work of Yahawah. That's not even mine. That's not even him, man. That's me doing his remake of it yesterday. But I'm gonna finish this out because he had another part to talk about change the dates and ordinances and the time zones, man. Okay, there you go. So let's finish this off. These are videos from Yahawah, one of the elders, man. Shown by GMS.
The calendar, right?
Talking about the calendars, man.
So in this clip, tell you how Rome changed the calendar, right?
Yep.
So we don't know what time frame we in, man. Because the Lord established the time, right? The size of the time by the moon. And the first month of the year is March. So let's play this.
In the mid-1st century BC, Julius Caesar replaced the old Roman calendar, which had 355 days, with a new one, reorganized with 365 days.
That's what we
One leap year every 4 years.
Right now.
The renovated Julian calendar is essentially identical to the calendar system used today. Originally, the older style calendar put the beginning of the new year in March, the start of spring. Julius Caesar.
They know these things, man. They know that the original calendar, that the original setup that Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi set up, the first month is March, man. And they know this.
And that's the reason why I was a little bit upset, because it's the fact, man, that it's like I'm not a hostile person at all, man. I don't have no criminal record. I don't have no tattoos. I ain't never banged in no gang. I ain't never done none of that, man. But it's frustrating when you spend your due diligence in your time and spend all your effort into something, and then you show people your work ethic and you showing people that you serious about what you're doing, right? And then they don't even listen to what you're saying, man. They don't got no scriptures coming back showing that what I'm saying is wrong. All they doing is saying, like, look, man, I'll show you real quick. Because I sent this dude with hella stuff. Okay? I told him about everything I know. I sent him the videos, the where Yahawashi is written in the Bible. I said, go watch all that. He said, yeah, man, I searched a lot about them. No, you ain't. You ain't researched a lot about them, because GMS and Truth Orlando, man, they not out there like that. They're just on the highways and byways. And anytime that there's talk about Hebrew Israelites on TV, they ain't ever talking about GMS. Why? Because they don't want to deal with GMS, nigga. They don't cut everybody motherfucking head off. Nigga. It ain't gonna happen, nigga. That's why they don't talk about GMS, nigga. They don't talk about us at all. Because we got the truth. I taught how to tell him there's certain veils over you. You can't just come over here talking about you know what you're talking about. But he said, yeah, man, I researched a lot of it. Do you believe that only Hispanics, Native Americans, and Africans are going to heaven? When did I say Africans? The Africans are the ones who sold us over there to Esau Edom. What are you talking about? You see what I'm saying? And then he said that everyone else is going to hell. See? Back to what I was saying. We in hell, nigga. What are you talking about? And he said, thankfully, I'm a Pocky Cheyenne, so I guess I'm safe. No, you're not safe, nigga, because you're not receiving salvation by understanding the doctrine from the GMS, Great Millstone. No, you're not safe, nigga. You're actually in more trouble because you can receive salvation and you ain't even doing it. And you got the Edomites out here can't even give salvation. And I know some of them that understand this shit and you don't. What are you talking about, man? All right, look. It says, aren't the originals from New York? I have been around since 1899. The first church was founded by that Cherry guy. The guys you're talking about didn't come until the late 1960s, I'm pretty sure. But there been a lot of controversy about them, brother. You've been involved in a few acts of domestic terrorism, including murdering people who choose to leave the faith and preaching black supremacy. Some people have compared the Israelites to the KKK and even the Grand Wizard of the KKK, that you guys are black counterparts. Yeah, go look at my fucking record. Go look at my record and see how many motherfucking violent people and terrorists and I've killed. Yeah, go look. I don't have no fucking record. I didn't kill nobody, nigga. I haven't killed nobody. I don't even know how to fucking use a gun. What are you fucking talking about? Nobody's doing no violent terrorism, nigga. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? See what I'm saying? Then he said, some people have compared the Israelites to the KKK because they bugged out and they retarded, man. And even the Grand Wizard of the KKK said you guys are their black counterparts. So you are taking lessons from the spiritual wizards of the KKK, right? That's your spiritual fathers? Well, let's see where they take your ass. And they said that you guys are their black counterparts. I'm not saying I have some of these same feelings towards your faith. I'm just curious if you agree with all the hate speech from all your preachers, including a lot of anti-Semitism. We're not anti-Semitism, nigga. We're not anti-Semitism just because we're claiming what the word says. Just because you can't understand it don't mean we're anti-Semitism. Y'all stole the Bible and fucking ransacked Israel in 70 AD. Well, not you, but the Edomites ransacked in 70 AD, G. And they took it and they put their shit on it, man. What are you talking about? That's anti-Semitic. What are you talking about? There's a whole bunch of times that we didn't do nothing, man. What are you talking about? That's what I'm trying to say, man. You don't know what you're talking about, man. You sound like, what's that motherfucking name, man? I can't even remember, man. You sound like some bullshit, though. But then I sent him a whole bunch of shit, man. I don't even go read all that. But then he said, I've read the Old Testament all the way through. I love the stories. Like it's a fucking game. I think they're beautiful. I never believed in any of it. So what the fuck are you doing here talking to me then? You telling me you love the Lord and you know shit and this and this and this and you don't even believe. What the fuck are you doing on my page, man? Get the fuck out of here. I'm here to talk to people who brain work. Okay? Then he said, I never believed actually the whole nation of Jesus and ancient formula for the religion, all about their boozism and indoctrination to the stories of the prophets. Like, you hear these niggas? These niggas don't know what they talking about, man. These niggas ain't even calling on Bahasham, Yahawashi, first foremost. So how do you believe? How do you know what I'm talking about? You don't know what I'm talking about. Then I said, all right, he said all that shit. I said, well, that's all false doctrine, which is why you don't believe. Just watch this and let me know what you think. I said, wherever Yahawashi was written in the Bible. I said, the virgin thing is going off too, bro. He said, I watched that before. I know all y'all teachings of your faith. No, you fucking don't. Like I said, I read a lot about it. Well, if you read a lot about it, then why aren't you doing them? Where are your videos at breaking down that we lying? Where they at? They're not here, man. You're not making no videos to prove that GMS and the Troop Orlando is off. I ain't talking about the rest of the camps. I'm talking about Great Millstone, because I don't follow the rest of the camps. I don't listen to them bug out niggas. I listen to Great Millstone, man. That's it. I don't listen to nobody but them. So whoever the fuck you talking about, I don't know who the fuck you talking about. So it said, but you start going to a church of theirs. See, he don't know Great Millstone. We don't own no church. We own the highways and byways in the street and on the unicorn, man, which is the internet, man. And I told him that. But that's in Job, man. There's a video that GMS and the Trooper Orlando did about it, man. I'm not even gonna put it in there, man, because I'm tired of doing it because you niggas don't fucking listen anyways. You're gonna go find it. Do your due diligence and go search and find it like I did. I went and watched 400, 500 videos of them, man, before I even started trying to show that these people are the real people of the Lord, man. Real prophets of the Lord. Before I ever started doing any of this, I started writing notes. You see this? You see this? This whole notebook is filled, okay? Full of notes, okay? You don't have no books. You don't have no videos. You have no breakdowns. So all you saying is on your own understanding. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But then he said, do they have a book of their own, or do they translate verses from the Bible into their own thing? No, nigga, we use the 1611 version Bible before the Apocrypha was taken out in 1885. That's what it just said. So what are you talking about? Who removed? Did it say if you add or take away, the plagues to be added unto you? Who removed the Bible? Who had control of it? The Esau, Edom, man, the Edomites, man, they had control of it. That's what I'm talking about. You don't got no understanding. And then he tried to say, I'm not trying to be sarcastic or anything. He said, I don't think that. I'm just generally curious. Well, you know what, Curious George? Take your ass over there, man, because I'm not trying to deal with that shit. I'm a student trying to better myself, and I only have a little bit of time. I don't have a lot of time to be trying to teach niggas who don't even believe in the word. You don't even fucking believe. So what are you doing here? Go the fuck over there, and y'all niggas just go read it like it's a bedtime story, man. This is not a bedtime story. This is a council of men who know what's going on. That's it. Everybody else, if you want to be here, listen. If not, don't say you know, because you don't know what you're talking about, man. You don't know GMS. I ain't seen no videos talking about Great Millstone and breaking it down and coming at them, because everybody that I seen that come over there, like Vocab Malone trying to talk to them, they got their head cut off every time trying to save them devils, man. And if you think that you don't believe, you ain't in the book of life, because you're going to mess around and take that mark of the beast, man, and you ain't going to never get out. So just, I don't mean to sound like this is how the Hebrew Israelites rebuke, okay? This is how we rebuke, man. If you take it all sensitive and shit, then just get the fuck out of here, man. We don't care. Like, we don't care, man. We are here to defend the gospel, man. We are not them motherfuckers in church singing harps and shit talking about we love Jesus, nigga. Because we don't. Nigga, we love Yahawashi. That's two different people, man. Yahawashi is not Jesus, man. That's why when you type his name in, he ain't no so-called Negro, man. So whatever, man. It says the one that you didn't want to become this cornerstone became the cornerstone, which is who? So-called Negroes, man. We the only ones at the bottom, man. But I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it, man. I'm cool. I'm cool with trying to talk about that shit no more, man. Salakia is for the elders if I went a little bit too off. But I see some of the elders, man. They don't play either, man. Especially with scoffers, man. We'll cuss your ass out. Because when you go look, cussing ain't a sin. Cursing somebody and saying, like, oh, I wish you died or something, that ain't that. But rebuking somebody in the word and saying, this is what the Lord said, and if you don't do this, you're gonna die. That's not cursing you. That is telling you what the Lord said. And if you don't agree, then you curse yourself. I didn't curse you. Okay? Curse words is nothing, man. Like shit, damn, fuck, that don't matter, man. That's not what the word's saying is wrong. That doesn't fucking matter. He doesn't care about that. What he cares about is your fruits, your doctrine. What are you teaching, man? And there's a time to teach everything. There's a time to hold your peace. And right now is not that time to hold our peace. Why? Because we're at war with what? The truth. You niggas posting up talking about y'all know what y'all talking about. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about, man. Like, I don't get on the internet saying I know what I'm talking about. I say, hey, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. I got this lesson from one of the elders. I got only one lesson that I did that was on my own, but I also said in that lesson that the elders gave me the understanding to be able to put all this into fruition, man, because I've been watching some videos about the evil in the world a long time ago, man. That's why I did that video, Esau's hiding places, man. You can go watch that, man. If you can't understand that, you can't understand the judgment of the Lord, I don't know what you're doing here, man. This is not a fucking video game, okay? Go over there. So let's just go back into this, man. I'm sorry for whoever's watching. You had to deal with all that. Salakia for that. But this is my channel, and I don't care. So you can listen or you just go away. Like I'm not trying to impress nobody, man. Y'all know this, right? Okay. Wait. One more thing before I play this. I seen something on the internet. Real quick, drop by. one of the elders, man. Like most and foremost, man, I hope just the elders be watching me and the apostles and then the Akim so they can see that I believe in it. Rest of y'all, man, if you want to come in here and learn the truth, cool, man. But they got the videos, okay? They got the breakdowns. I'm just coming and filling in the extra spaces that they didn't fill in that's dealing with the scriptures around what they're saying. That's it. Just to show my appreciation for what they did for me, man. They showed me the way. We do this sincerely. Okay, we're not doing this to gain views, whatever, all that. But you remember I was talking about JFK in that video, whoever watched it, and talk about JFK died 11/22/1963. What that means today will be the day of his memorial, okay? His 59th year being dead, right? Well, look at this. It says G20 leaders, okay? I don't know if you can read that, but it says G20 leaders have just agreed to a global vaccination transport system. What that mean? That mean your ass can't leave unless you get that vaccine. And eventually it's going to push up to where if you don't got that mark, you can't leave. And then eventually after that, it's going to press to where you can't even go into another city without that motherfucker. Okay? And you can't even go into a store. That's what's going to happen, man. It's going to be in measurements. Okay? That's how the Lord judges us, in measurements. Okay? Let me go find that real quick before we do this. Post that up there. Because we about trying to help people, man. But don't come at me like, looking at me like I'm supposed to be just some super righteous person. Like, I'm admitting my inequities. Don't come at me fucking bothering me about some dumb shit, man. I'm going to cuss you out. Like, it's different if you come and say you don't know and you come and listen, but don't come in trying to talk about this and this and Jesus and this. You're the one who's interested, so you listen, nigga. I'm not interested in what the fuck you got to say. You're interested in what the fuck I got to say. And what I got to say is coming from the prophets, man. All right. This is Matthew 7:2, man. There's plenty other more scriptures, but I'm just trying to do this real quick so I can pop it over here. So when somebody's watching the video, they can pause it and they can go write it down, man. That's all I'm doing it for. I'm doing it for the ones who are sincerely trying to learn instead of trying to just say their own shit. Trying to come over here and prove us wrong or trying to because you bored, you want some entertainment. Go take your ass over there, man. Talking about so I'm not trying to be. No, nigga, yeah, you are. Get the fuck off my page, man. I sent you, I went there and posted, commented 30, 40 different messages talking about what's going on. And all you got to say is, I read all that already. No, your ass didn't, man. Or you wouldn't be fucking asking, man. Get out of here. Okay, for with that judgment, it said, for with that judgment ye judge, ye shall be judged. Okay? And with that measure ye met, it shall be measured to you again. See, he does it in measurements, man. Everything is in measurements. Okay, he judges us in measurements. And that's what's coming, man. Mind control and gradualism, man. Go look it up with GMS and Truth Orlando. Go find that video in his videos, man. Damn. Lucky, give me a sec. Yeah, man. That shit is annoying as fuck, man. All right, let's do this, man.
Say it again. They know this, man.
Nation's flag. In the 1st century BC, Julius Caesar replaced the old Roman calendar, which had 355 days, with a new one, reorganized with 365 days, one leap year every 4 years. The renovated Julian calendar is essentially identical to the calendar system used today. Originally, the oldest style calendar, the beginning of the new year in March, the start of spring. Julius Caesar had the new year coincide with the 1st of January. Most of the names for the months are derived from the original Roman names as well. January from Janus, god of doorways and beginnings. February is derived from the Roman festival of February.
See?
March is the month of Mars.
We in fucking Rome, man.
April comes from the Roman month Aprilis. May for the Roman Maya, goddess of spring. June is named after the queen of the gods, Juno. July gets its name from Julius Caesar, who rededicated.
Remember they had that one movie that was called Juno, and there was that girl who went to the school, and she was like she was kind of like a tomboy, and she got pregnant. That's all. See, that's all Roman based shit, man. And that was like a big movie at the time. A lot of people watched that shit. See what I'm saying? There's a whole lot of shit that adds up to Rome, man.
It is the month after himself. August was renamed in the same fashion after Augustus, first emperor of Rome. And September, October, November, and December simply mean the 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th month. Certain religious festivals from ancient Rome were replaced with Christian holidays as paganism declined under alternate names but with similar meaning.
See?
A Roman festival known as Lupercalia celebrated fertility and health.
See, this is not even us telling you, man. It's the Edomites telling you. Why? Because it's their history. They know.
It was held February 15th and is the modern equivalent of St. Valentine's Day. Often used as a symbol for the modern holiday is the chubby winged child known as Cupid, which was the Roman god of erotic love. In December, Romans would honor the god Saturn during the week-long celebration of Saturnalia. This was held at the end of the month and is believed to be the basis for celebrating Christmas during this time.
So who set these things up, man? Who set these things up? It was Esau Edom, man. I want to play this one more time. The end of this clip. Because these guys just said that when the Messiah returns, at the end of time,
for mine own arm.
That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all trying to make it seem like we is the ones that's terrorists. No, we're not doing terrorism. Nigga, 9/11 is terrorism. What the fuck are you talking about? You go watch my video, man. Like, go watch my video, man. Y'all are imposters, man. Y'all do not love the Lord. Do not call me at all. Ever. Ever. Okay? It says to separate from these people, man. You do not want to be people around people like this, man. These niggas that's gonna turn you in the end of days, man. Do not be around people like that. Like, even my own mama and them, man, they don't believe me. I don't be around them, man. My brother and them, I don't be around them, man. You think I'm a joke? Get the fuck away from me, man. Okay? Just stay away from me, man. I haven't done nothing violent to nobody. Stay the fuck away from me. We not saying we doing nothing violent. We saying the Lord gonna come get y'all niggas, man. And we doing it through the scriptures. We telling you through the scriptures. We're not just saying shit. Let me speed this up a little bit because we already seen that part, but he got some other jewels in here. He just like talking shit to y'all. So let me get over here. But wait, yeah. Okay.
let's get these precepts.
Precepts. Let's do it.
That's beautiful, man. In Isaiah 21.
Okay. So that's where we at, Isaiah 21. Well, Isaiah 2 and 1. But before that, because I wrote everything down, but I did some extra studies. Okay. And this is how we know who is who, okay? Okay. So basically, it talks about in Genesis 27:40. When I talk about back there, I talk about Esau blessed with the sword, right? And then Solomon, which was Yahawashi, was the last rulers of us, man. And then after that, when you go look at that other video that I had, we started going off, man. And we started sending against the Lord. He got hot, and then he put the spirit on us to do stuff like Michael Jordan was doing. So Revelation 6:4, it says the second seal, war. And there went out another horse that was red. Who else is red, man? Who say came out red? Esau Edom, man. And there was power given to him and sat thereon to take peace from the earth. And they that should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword. See? It was given him a great sword. That's Esau, Edom, the North America, Babylon, the great Edomites, man. They're the leopard. When we talk about in Revelation, talk about the leopard, that's Esau, Edom, man. That is the America, Babylon, the great Edomites. And then you got the Russian Edomites, which is who? The bear. And this is how we know that y'all gonna lose in World War III, because it says, just like in Daniel, we're talking about the statue that was hit by the rock and filled the whole earth. Okay, this is not like if you read the Bible, you know the story of Daniel in the lion's den and all the prophecy of him telling Nebuchadnezzar about the statue, man. You already know this. So, you know what I'm saying? If you don't, go look it up, man. I'm not finna go back that far. That means that, you know what I'm saying, you got to do your due diligence on some of this, man. I'm not finna just give you all the answers. I didn't get all the answers either. I had to go find this stuff. This is how you got to show yourself approved, man. Hold up. Hold up. Let's get it. I'm telling you, I got the scriptures in me, man. I know what they is. I just don't know exactly which ones they is. But I know they in there because I heard the prophet say them, man. Hold up. See, look, this is actually something I can bring up. Because it was talking about that hell thing, right? Let's go back to that hell thing. And that's 9:27. That's another key to the universe right there. See? It is appointed unto men once to die, but after this, the judgment. And where's the judgment? Under the sun. See? This is hell. That's another one that's going to back it up. And it's 9:27, man. Key to the universe, man. 369, man. And the only key to the universe that I mean, what I mean by key to the universe, you key to the universe is Yahawashi, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash. And the Holy Spirit means for Qadash, man. That's the mind of Yahawah. That's the key to the universe. It's the mind of Yahawah. You have to have that mind to have the key to the universe. If you ain't even calling Yahawashi, Yahawashi, how you got the mind? So it says Hebrews 9:27. As is appointed unto men to once to die, but after this, the judgment. See? He died once, but what? After that, this the judgment. See? You get judged after you die. So we're here right now, and we're living out our same lot. But I got a whole, there's a whole nother video he had about us being in our same lot. Okay? Like, you know how you're born here, you got the social security number? That's your same lot you was in last time. Whatever you was doing wickedly last time is what you're doing right now. Some of us are doing more wicked shit than others. Like people up here in New York, they're doing way more wicked shit, man. And then this dude tried to tell me he been studying my people, talking about they know us since the 1960s. Well, if you knew that, you would know the doctrine. You would know the doctrine. And what you're talking about is not the doctrine of Great Millstone. You're not. So move around. But like I said, let's go pull up this other scripture. Curious George ass niggas, man. There we go. See? See? This is what we do. We rightly dividing the word of truth. We're not going out burning down no buildings. We're not going down and raping, pillaging the land and putting our names on it. We're not going around and beating niggas with the rod. We're not going around doing none of that, man. And if they are doing that, then they're going off, man. They're going all the way off. Because we don't fight against flesh and blood, man. We fight against spiritual wickedness in high heavenly places, man. Okay? Which is the motherfuckers in the space stations and the wicked ass spirits that's controlling everything. But it's the Lord controlling it. And he's giving us a test to battle it, man. This is what we're supposed to do here to go home. This is our punishment. Not just some, well, we're just here. No. 2 Timothy 2:15. Study to show thyself approved unto Yahawah, a workman that needeth not be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. That's what we're doing. We are rightly dividing it from y'all funky ass doctrine. We're dividing it from y'all bullshit. So when it get here, that shit can save y'all, and us, we gonna get saved by Yahawashi. That is what we're doing. Accept it or not. And then another thing, we're gonna go to the fourth seal. Okay, Revelation 6:8. Okay. And the fourth seal, death. And I looked upon the pale horse, and his name that sat on it was death. And actually, this is Esau Edom, the bear. Second seal, I believe the second seal is the bear, because yes, he was giving them a great sword. And that's basically him saying, he was saying basically the bear is going to be the revive. The Soviet Union is coming back, man. The Lord's going to bring that spirit back, the spirit of the Soviet Union. They're coming back. He's going to reincarnate them, man. They're going to come back. And that's what's going y'all finna fight in World War III. That's why everybody, all the other 72 nations, is going to go to the bear, to Russia. That's who they're going to right now, because they trust them. Okay. So it says the fourth seal of death. Okay. Revelation 6:8. And I looked, and behold, a pair of horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and followed with him, and the power was given to him to take them over the fourth part of the earth. Where's that? It's North America, Babylon the Great, to kill with the sword, and with hunger, and with death, and with beasts of the earth. How's he destroying hunger? Ain't they just destroy 100,000 food plants? Who did that? America, Babylon the Great, man. They're doing it, but the Lord's doing it through Esau. Okay? Through the Roman Empire, he's doing it. Say Yahawashi is using Esau, even to bring the fourth seal, death. That's what he's using. Okay? The small hats is Amalek, man. They're the first descendants of Esau, man. This is how we know this is coming from them, because they have generational wealth. And there's another video we got to do on that one, man. Y'all gonna like that one. So Isaiah 2:1-3, what he was talking about, the word that Isaiah the son of Amos saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house, Yahawashi, shall be established at the top of the mountains, which is all the kingdoms, and shall be exalted above all the hills, and all the nations flow unto it. See, the mountains are nations, and the hills are the smaller cities, towns, suburbs, etc. Okay, this is, and many people shall go and say, come ye, let us go up to the mountain of the Lord Yahawashi, to the house of Yahawah and Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways. We will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of the Lord Yahawashi from Jerusalem. And he shall judge among the nations and shall rebuke many people. See, what does that mean, rebuke? That means that you're doing wrong and you got to go this way. That's all it means. Just because you frail and can't take a little bit of cup words and somebody being angry about something, like, you got to just let us do our rending, man. That's us showing us we're tired. You know what I'm saying? We had another scripture that talking about the dates and the time zones to be changed, and Esau will wear the fucking saints out, man. He wearing us out. I'm tired of telling y'all, man. And they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks, and shall not lift up a sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. That's what's gonna happen, man. But first, everybody gotta get beat up. Everybody gotta get knocked down by Yahawashi. We're not doing anything. We're telling you he's coming to do it. He's going to be the new government to be reestablished in the earth. It's going to be King David, Solomon, 144,000 elect. Everything going to be in order, man. We ain't going to have no more, but it's do whatever you want doctrine. It's going to be over with. Zion is Israel. That's the same thing, man. Same thing as Micah chapter 4, man. Says the same thing. Says the same thing in Micah chapter 4, how he going to bring him to the ground. So Esau, Edom is still here. Revelations 9:11. Coming of Yahawashi. This is the foretold hallelujah. This is the section in the Bible. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True. Who that? That's Yahawashi. And in righteousness he doeth judge and make war. Okay? That's what he said, man. He said judge and make war, man. See? That's what he came to do, man. He came to judge and make war. That's what he came to do. He came to judge and make war against everybody who not listening, man. Okay? He came to judge and make war. He didn't come to say peace, I love y'all, y'all are best friends. No, he didn't say that. 15%, that's fine. I'll give you a charge in a second. Yeah, charge. It's a lot here. Let me plug this in. And the most reason why I be little hostile, it's like I'll be a little not hostile, but be a little bit agitated. You know what I'm saying? My energy will rise up is because I learned from Azariah, and that's how he is, man. I like him because he ain't no fucking pussy, man. All right. Let's go. So it says Revelations 19:11. And I saw it said, yep, and it talked about how he judged and make war. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and his head were among many crowns. And he had a name written, okay, that no man know but he himself. Okay. And he was clothed with a vesture dripped in blood. Why? Because he came over and took all the kings over, man. And he said in Revelations 18:21 that the angel took upon a parable like a great millstone, and it was going to be violence that destroyed Babylon, man. And all y'all talking about how, no, I mean, I don't even want to talk about that because I explained it the other day. And this name is called the word of Yahawah. Oh, yeah, it is. It's the word of Yahawah. What's the word of Yahawah? It's Yahawashi, because Yahawashi is the Old Testament in the flesh. Tomorrow, I gotta go to court, man. And for some little petty tickets I got caught driving out a driver's license and stuff. Cause I'm broke, man. I ain't getting no time to do that, man. I didn't have no tag. Took my tag. I gotta go to court. I gotta go figure that out. But after I get out, if I'm not in jail, man, I'm gonna come back and do this lesson. Okay. About Yahawashi is the Old Testament in the flesh. So we're gonna get this down. And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, clothed in fine linen and white, white and clean. Why? Because everybody else, he said, remember he said that other thing, he said his own salvation. He said he bring his home, he said there was none beside me. So he bring salvation with his own hands. Okay, that's why I said that he would not allow somebody else to, it says he would not give his glory to another, man. That's why he said in another verse that he said over here in a lesson that I was doing about that he was doing today about Ronald Dalton. Okay. Second Esdras, chapter 6. Is that right? Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Yeah, white and clean. And okay. White and clean. And what was I talking about? The armies which were follow him upon the white horses, clothed in fine linen, white and clean. And out of his mouth, there's something that he said, Shalaki. I just want to bring this point. Okay, that's all good. I'll bring that point out when I get over there to do that lesson. I don't want to look too long for it because it's just to add on to what I was saying, man. It ain't nothing too serious. Ain't nothing too serious. Like I said, we're gonna go back over here. We are on Revelations 19. We're gonna start at verse 14. And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon the white horses, clothed in fine linen and white and clean. And out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that with it he should smite the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, and he treadeth the winepress of the fierceness and the wrath of Almighty Yahawah. That's what I was talking about. Yeah, the winepress, because it was talking about and the other thing that he brought salvation upon himself, because nobody was still beside him. And then he said, he tread the winepress, and his wrath was complete. I was talking about the Esau Edomites from Bozrah, man. That's what he was talking about, man. And this is right here in Revelation, same thing. And hella, and he hath on his vesture and on his thigh a name written, King of Kings and Lords of Lords. And who's that? That's Yahawashi. See, Revelation 19:20. The fourfold, hallelujah. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him. Who's that? Your Elon Musk, man. Your Bill Gates, man. Your chip makers. Okay. with which he had received the mark of the beast, with which he deceived them that he received the mark that had received the mark of the beast. What's the mark of the beast? The RFDICIHP, man. Okay, and them that worshipped his image. Okay, who's that? Everybody that don't worship Yahawashi. That's why I said you can't worship Yahawah and Mem. Okay, these both were cast alive into the lake of burning fire with brimstone. See, what's the how were they cast into the lake of fire with fire and brimstone? To the intercontinental ballistic missiles, man. From World War III. Judgment is held here. Okay, and the remnant were the remnant were slain with the sword of him that sat upon the horse, which the sword proceeded out of his mouth, and all the fowls were filled with their flesh. Yeah. So now we're gonna go back to Revelation 6:2, the first seal. And I saw, behold, a white horse, and he that sat on him had a bow, and a crown was given unto him, and he went forth conquering and to conquer. And you remember it said that Babylon the Great will be suddenly wounded by the arrow. Said he would shoot an arrow and he would wound him. That's what just happened, man. 72 nations left America, Babylon the Great. When you go look up the word arrow, it means to divide, man. So now we're gonna go to Joel 3:10. The nations will be judged, but your plowshare, he said, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say I'm strong. Wait. What did he say over here? What did he say over here in Isaiah? Was it Isaiah? Let me see. What did he say over here? He said in Isaiah 2, he said, beat your pruning hook, bring your swords and the pruning hooks, and there won't be no more war. So right now, Joel, what he saying? He said, get your spears and pruning hooks and get them together. He said, beat your plowshares and swords and beat your pruning hooks and the spears. Let the weak say I'm strong. Who that? The other nations that just departed from America, man, and they preparing for World War III. That's what he's telling them to. That's what he's telling them to do. Get ready for World War III. Okay? And he said they doing this and they doing it for Israel, man. But Yahawashi is commanding them, man. That's why I said that he would command them to give themselves out to the beasts and do all that. This is all the Lord's movie, man. Joel 3:1, the nations will be judged. For behold, in these days, in that time, then I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem. I will also gather all the nations, and I will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. When you go look up the word Jehoshaphat, it means Yahawah is judged or has judged. That's what it means. Yahawah has judged, man. And all plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. See, he's only been turned around not that long, because a day is 1,000 years to the Lord, 1,000 years in a day. So when he turn around and see that y'all did this, he gonna be mad. Okay. And they cast lots for my people, and they have given a boy for an harlot, and sold a girl for wine, that they might drink. Yea, they might have ye do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, all the coast of Palestine. Will ye render me a recompense? If ye recompense me swiftly and speedily, I will return your own recompense upon your own head. So see, he said, you want to do this to me? I'm going to do it to you. Because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temples my God, my goodly pleasant things. That's what y'all did. So when you got this dude talking about, I heard they did a whole bunch of violent stuff, and they're coming out to KKK, and you know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? GMS Great Millstone never did that. I'm not speaking for nobody else, man. Great Millstone never done that. Okay? And we ain't never done nothing like take our the Lord's gold and silver and put it in our churches either. We didn't do that because we don't got no church. So church is Israel. That is the church, the body. That's why he said, come out of here, because I'm going to dwell in you. He didn't say I was going to meet you at the church and then we was going to sign some papers and you're going to put some money in a bucket. So the children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians, see, that ye might remove them far from their border. Didn't that say that in Psalms 83? The conspiracy? Yes. Behold, I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them. I'm talking about this is in the Old Testament and it's right here. Okay, so y'all saying the Old Testament ain't gonna happen? He's telling you. You remember I said this? It's right here. Okay, and will return your own recompense upon your own head. And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hands of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabaeans, a people to a far people off. For the Lord has spoken it. See, we ain't gonna even do y'all like that. He gave us to you. He's like, man, we don't even want y'all. Give them to them. We ain't gonna even do y'all like that because we're not a violent people, man. We're not violent. Okay, the ones that are violent have taken in your customs. Okay, because y'all were blessed with the sword, Esau, Edom. Y'all are blessed with the sword. So those are your customs. Okay, I don't know how to make an AK. I don't know how to shoot a pistol. I don't even know how to clean it or reload it. Okay, that's how y'all know how to do that. I don't know how to do that, man. Okay, I'm never gonna pick up a weapon and shoot nobody with it. Okay, I'm gonna shoot you with these words, and the words will do hurt till death. Whoever says sticks and stones break my bones, words never hurt me. That buckethead motherfucker lying. So to a far people off, that's why we got the whole world stirring up, screaming, talking about we anti-Semitic because y'all scared, nigga. Okay, to a far people off, for the Lord has spoken it. Proclaim this among the Gentiles and prepare for war. Wake up the mighty men and all men of war. Proud near, let them come up. And we know they're gonna come. We know they're gonna come. Try to. They said that a time will come where he gives the power to the beast and he gives the power to be able to kill the two witnesses, man. And who's that? It's the Northern Kingdom and Southern Kingdom, man. And a lot of us is gonna die, man. Only 2/3, only 1/3 is gonna make it out, man. That's 33%. That's the real Illuminati, the real illuminated ones. Okay, the ones that are written since the dawn of time with the mark on their forehead. So when the Lord brings the army through and they slaying everybody, you got that mark of Bahasham, Yahawashi on you. They're not gonna touch you, man. Lord willing, but some of us might die because we have to do that to receive dominion. Okay, to come back with Yahawashi and be able to avenge those who slain the lambs, just like they slain them last time when he was a lamb. He didn't hurt nobody. He just told y'all that y'all was off, man. And y'all the ones who went on the anti-Semitic rant and crucified him, man. And then changed him into a white man. So get out of here, man. You're not taking our book. This is our book, nigga. You can have everything else. You keep your street lights and your fucking strip clubs. This is our shit. Don't touch it. So right now the Lord's getting them ready for World War III. Okay. Soviet Union coming back for this. It's gonna be a birthday party. It's gonna be everybody who y'all thought wasn't gonna be here. They're gonna be here, man. Isaiah 2:4 and Micah that they. It's Isaiah 2:4. It said Isaiah 2:4 talked about beating the swords and the plowshares after this time because there's ain't gonna be no more wars after this because Esau Edom gonna be done away with, man. Because he's the only reason why there's weapons all over the earth. They took over everybody on the earth and they gave everybody weapons and said, these are our allies. Why? For their own self-gain. That's why I said that hell and destruction fall with him because he cannot be satisfied. That's Esau Edom. That's why he took all the grapes. He can't be satisfied. He got to have everything and more. Okay? But the Lord said everything that the devil took, right? What'd he say? He going to get back 100-fold, man. So Joel, Yahawah, got them getting ready, man. And then when you go look at Jeremiah 33, talk about the restoration promise, man. We already read about that. You know what I'm saying? Exodus 24 talks about the covenant with Israel, with the 12 tribes of Israel, man. That's all the stuff we know about. So now let's go over here. Because, everybody thinks that America Babylon Grace is getting tested. No, that's getting prophesied against. No, there's a whole prophecy against all the nations. Here's the one for Gog, which is modern day Russia. Okay. Ezekiel 39:1. Therefore, thou son of man, prophesy against Gog and say, thus saith the Lord Yahawah, behold, I am against thee, O God, Gog, the chief prince of Manesh and Tubal. Remember Tubal Cain? Who that? Who Tubal Cain? The one who made the weapons, man. And I will turn thee back and leave but the sixth part of thee, and will cause thee to come up from the north parts, and I will bring thee upon the mountains of Israel, and I will smite thy bow out of thy left hand, and will cause thine arrows to fall out of thy right hand. And thou shalt fall upon the mountains of Israel, thou and all thy bands, and the people that is with thee. I will give thee unto the ravenous birds of every sort. And didn't he say that he spreaded us? He said that his inheritance is like spotted birds, man. And he's talking about not all of us. He's talking about the 144,000 elect, man, that have been chosen down the time to receive the dominions. Let me do this. So I'm going to pull it up. Inheritance is speckled birds. Yeah, man, I listen to apostles, man, all day, man. I see, look, 12:9, boom, key to universe. The key to, what I mean by key to universe is it's giving you the answers to the parable, okay? It's giving you the answers, straightforward, simple, in perfection, okay? In perfection, okay? And it be real specific. Each one of these be real specific scriptures, man, that deal with revelations, man. All of them. They all deal with revelations, man. They all come back to revelations because the Lord will not call himself a liar. Revelations is just him carrying out what he said he was going to do in the Old Testament. Okay? That's all this is. The New Testament is him carrying out the Old Testament in time. That's it. So let's do this. Jeremiah 12:9. Mine heritage is unto as a speckled bird. Okay? See? Speckled bird, man. Didn't he just say he's going to give over to the ravenous birds? Okay? Of every sort? What do you say? My heritage to me is like a speckled bird. Birds round about are the birds round about are against her. Come ye, assemble all the beasts of the field, come to devour. And actually, Salakia, he ain't even talking that. That's a misinterpretation of Salakia. He's saying that the birds round about are against her. Come ye and assemble all the beasts of the field, come to devour. So what he talking about is the ravenous birds are the other terrible nations, man, that are gonna come and get them, man. No, actually, no. I was right. Because this is talking about Russia. Because America's going to get destroyed, and 144,000 elects going to go on the other side of the world, and they're going to take out whoever else is left, man. That's what's going to happen. I forgot about that. Salakia. That's what the prophet said. So the beasts of the field to be devoured, okay? Then shall fall upon the open field where I have spoken it, saith the Lord Yahawah. This is going to pass, okay? Okay, and I will send a fire on Magog and among them that dwell carelessly in the isles. And that's what y'all be doing, man. Y'all just in here talking about like this is a joke, man. You're gonna get slaughtered, man. And it's not gonna be in our power because we can't take over nothing, bro. We've been here enslaved for 500 years, man. There's no getting out of here. If Yahawashi don't come, we're done, man. We're through, man. We're not getting out of here because we don't fight with the sword. That's why Jacob's name was changed to Israel in the spirit world, man. This has already been all set up in the spirit. That's why it means by we already run. We already won. We just got to speak it into an existence, which has already been spoken into existence because it was written since the dawn of time. You know how it's spoken into existence? Because of everything y'all did. Okay, we're just rolling in the credits, man. We didn't do nothing. Okay, and they shall know that I am the Lord Yahawashi. So I will make my holy name known in the midst of my people Israel, and I will not let them pollute my holy name anymore. And the heathen shall know that I am the Lord Yahawashi, the Holy One in Israel. Behold, it is come, and it is done, saith the Lord Yahawashi. This is the day whereof I've spoken. And they that shall dwell in the cities of Israel shall go forth, and shall set a fire and burn the weapons, both the shields and the bucklers and the bows and the arrows and the hand straves, I think, and the spears, whatever, not a big deal. And they shall burn them with fire 7 years. See? And that's how much weapons is gonna be on the earth, man. They're gonna have to burn it for 7 years, man. You remember the day is 1,000 years of the Lord. That would be 7,000 years of the smoke ascending into the air, man, burning all them weapons, man, all that junk they had that we don't even need no more. Because why? Because you be farmers used for agriculture. That's it. You ain't gonna do nothing else. You ain't gonna even know how to fight. Okay, you're just gonna be happy. You're gonna eat clean water, drink clean water, clean food. This is not a bad thing, man. This is the Lord coming to destroy the wicked because they're terrorizing the whole nation and they trying to come at the so-called Negroes. I'm sitting in somebody's laundry room, nigga. I don't have nothing. How the fuck am I a terrorist? Nigga, I can't even keep my motherfucking socks clean half the damn week. Okay? What are you talking about? I'm not fucking dangerous. Stop with that shit. Calling me talking about they're anti-Semitic and get the fuck out of here, Dan Rather, you ugly ass little boy. So that they that take no wood out of the field, neither cut down any of the tree, any of the forest, for they shall burn the weapons with fire, and they shall spoil these that spoil them, and rob those that rob them, saith the Lord your God, Yahawashi, Bahasham Yahawashi. And it shall come to pass in that day that I will give thee unto Gog a place there of the graves of Israel. See, they never gonna come back up again, man. They're gonna have a place where they never come back again, man. Because why? Because they're the German Edomites. There's the Edomites too. They're not coming back out. It doesn't say you go to hell. It says you just go to the grave. You just don't need to come back out. Simple as that. So live it up. This your last adventure, man. So the valley of the passengers, okay, on the east of the sea, and it shall stop the horses of the passengers, and there shall they bury Gog and all his multitude, man. And they shall call it the valley of Hamgog. Let's go look that up, man. I want to go look that up just to see what it means, because I'm curious, because I'm a nerd. So now, okay, like I said, I don't need nobody to get to show myself approved, man. I'm doing this to show the Lord that I care. I don't care if you think, I don't care if like you, I don't care if you listen to me or not. You're not supposed to be listening to me anyway. You're supposed to go to the elders, man. I'm a student. GMS and Truth Orlando, man. If you don't like how the way I talk, go look at the other elders, man. I'm still learning. I'm still learning to humble myself. I'm not coming here acting like I'm perfect. So don't come over here talking about some, you gotta tell them by their fruits, man. Get out of here with that bullshit. So where we at? We're verse 11. Let's do verse 11. Ezekiel 39:11. Look at it, man. It's in Ezekiel, man. This is back there in the back of the book. Okay, in the Old Testament. So Ezekiel, the prophecy against Russia, man. In the back of the book, talking about after the war, what's gonna happen to him, man. 39. So it's probably gonna be 39:12. No, it's 11. Okay. They're called the Valley of Hangon. It says, look, Hamon-Gog. It said multitude of Gog. The name to be given to the Valley of Graves. Okay. Now known as the ravine of the passengers, located on the east side of the Dead Sea, man. That's where y'all gonna be at, man. And you're gonna be an example for the rest of the people who are working under the throne of King David. Just in case y'all think y'all just can go hard and y'all do whatever y'all want, y'all gonna find out. Okay. Because there ain't gonna be no more talking then. You say something outside your mouth, it's gonna be like the Old Testament, man. You're gonna get dealt with. Okay. And they shall call it the Valley of Hamgog, the 7 months. In 7 months shall the house of Israel be burying of them, man. It's gonna take us 7 months to get all y'all niggas in there, man. That they may cleanse the land. Okay, because remember, it says those, the only way that the blood can be cleansed is if it's cleansed by the blood that shed it, which is what? All the militaries, man. So, yea, all of the people in the land shall bury them, and it shall be to them a renown the day that I shall be glorified, saith the Lord God, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. See, this is in his glory. This has nothing to do with us, man. This has nothing to do with us, bro. This has nothing to do with us, okay? This is for his name's sake, okay? So don't sit here and call me a violent person when we've had 2-3 world wars. And nigga, I was born in 1992, and I have no violent record, man. Get the fuck out of here. And they shall sever out men of continuing employment, passing through the land to bury with the passengers that remain upon the face of the earth, to cleanse it. After the end of 7 months shall they search. Okay? Isaiah 26:10. The song of trust in Yahweh's protection. Let favor be shown to the wicked. Let he not learn righteousness. Yet he not learn righteousness. See, he showed y'all favor. And what did you do? You rule wickedly. So you know what your reward is? Death, famine, pestilence, World War III, man. Which is the Lord coming to destroy y'all, man. Okay? In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of the Lord, Yahawashi. And y'all don't, man. You keep talking about this like this is some game, man. So, like I said, he showed the Edomites favor. He said it right there. Y'all could have changed, but you can't. Why? Because the Lord put it in your hearts not to change. That's why you never change. That's why you get done away with. So they that are accustomed to doing evil cannot do good. Okay, Jeremiah 13:23. This is under the title Captivity Threatened. How can an Ethiopian change his skin? Okay, or the leopard his spots? Who the leopard? Who was the leopard again? Esau, Edom, man, so-called white nations. Then may he also do good that are accustomed to do evil. If you're accustomed to do evil, if he made you a vessel to not do good, then you can't. You can't. You cannot resist the will of the Lord, man. Romans chapter 9, go read it, man. The Lord Yahawashi appointed them to be the wicked, man. Job 9:24. The evils of oppression, man. This is Solomon speaking. Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse 1. So I returned and considered all the oppressions that are done under the sun, and behold the tears of such that were oppressed, and they had no comforter. See, that's us. And on the side of their oppressors, there was power. Okay, and see, we don't got no power. This is how we know that they're the oppressors. But they had no comforter. Wherefore I praise the dead, which are already dead. See, remember I was talking about this is hell. He said y'all niggas is already dead. Why? Because it's written. So this is hell. You just don't know yet, and you're gonna find out when you die. Okay, because your judgment is gonna be you just not come back alive again. Okay. Not until we go to the Mount Zion. He's going to bring you back alive that time. You're going to be judged from the whole number of the sins to see everybody, all the ones that you aborted, every single person that was from the seed line of Jacob will be there to watch you be judged, man. Everybody, more than the living. He said, I praise the dead which are already dead, more than the living which are yet alive. Who's alive? The ones with the treasures of darkness, man. Isaiah 45:3. Okay, yea, better is he than both they. See, which have not yet been born, who have not seen the evil work that is done under the sun. See right there, man. So now we're gonna keep going. Security of the one who trusts in the Lord. Okay, this is only for the elect. We trust in the Lord. We don't trust in Yale University or anywhere else. We don't trust in nobody else but the Lord, Yahawashi. And we know his name not Jesus. Ain't no J's, no E's, no U's in any kind of Hebrew language. And like we already told you, that Jewish language that they got over there talking about Yeshua, those are not the real Jews. Those are Edomites, man. They got their blood showing forth in their skin, man. Shoot, that ain't anti-Semitic, man. It said that the meek shall inherit the earth. All of them got $100 billion, man. The least of them are multimillionaires, man. That'll tell you. And I've seen videos where they admit it. And you know what they said? What you gonna do about it? There's another scripture that said, who shall bring me down to the ground? Yahawashi is, man. We're not gonna do it. We don't have to do it. I'm gonna sit over here, drink my lemonade, and I'm gonna go do a little work that I gotta do, and I'm gonna make my little crumbs for now, and I'm gonna be all servant or whatever I gotta do to get by and get my daily blessings. But I'm gonna come back when I get off work, and I'm getting in y'all head, man. Getting in y'all head in the scripture, man. And you gonna howl and wail and scream and whatever you gotta do, man. But this is where weeping and gnashing of teeth happens. Here. You don't go somewhere else. What's the point of him putting it somewhere else? If he already sets in the time that we're going to be judged here. Psalms 91, 11 through 15. For he shall hear shall hear thee up in their hand. He shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against the stone. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and the otter, the young lion, which is the new Edomites right now, the new present day Edomites, and the dragon, which is who? The Roman Empire, that shall trample under the feet, because he has set his love upon thee. Therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. That's the elect, man. We know his name. Y'all want to keep asking it, Yahawah, Babaya, and Ashaya, and Yah, and Rawchaa. Go over there. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him. I will and honor him. With long life, I will satisfy him and show him my salvation. That's what he's doing right now. He's showing us he's showing us salvation by us accepting this doctrine. We're gonna be saved. Saved from what? This bullshit ass planet having to work for y'all forever, man. And die and come back and work for y'all again. And die and come back and work for y'all again. That's why we've been doing it. That's why I said we in great heaviness, man. This is the 17th captivity, man. We didn't even remember, man. I didn't even remember until I was 30. This is what the hopeful elect did. This is what the hopeful elect is going to do to Esau, man. That's what he's going to do. That's what the hopeful elect's going to do. But that's going to be all under Yahawashi. That cannot be conducted by a mortal. So Adder, you know what I'm saying? It's a Job 9:24s. It's the wicked, man. But hold on, let me look. No, that's not it. I don't even know why I didn't look that up. Let me see what that adder is, so we can just make sure we ain't butchering nothing. Psalms 91, 11 through 15. Yeah, man. I'm trying to be better, man. On my attitude, man. It's hard to come into the truth and just be like, oh, I'm just gonna be perfect. No, man, this is a walk. You gotta slowly start denying Babylon, man, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Physically don't mean run. It means to start denying your flesh, man. Don't run. Okay? The Lord's gonna come get you, man. If you're the elect. If you're elect, it don't matter what the fuck you do. You're dead. Okay? So he shall call upon. This is why people was terrified about this shit, man. It's even terrifying for me. Like, I could not be one of the elect. Like, I could just heard that and had logic and thought it was true and just trying to make it. But, you know, I have faith that I am, because I had things in the past to show that he put a mark on me that I cried inside about the abominations done in the midst thereof. Go watch my my video, The Hiding Places of Esau. That's my first video that I did off my own understanding. Okay? Not off my own understanding by me by that, but off my own research. I went and found these videos. I went and pulled them up. I pulled my own precepts. That's what I mean. But I did it all in order of how GMS would approve it. You know what I mean? I'm filtering in the scriptures. I'm not going on a false doctrine. It's tied in with their doctrine. It's the same accord. They said the Lord judges everything. He said he controls all vessels. I was showing he controls all vessels. Simple as that. So, you know, we're going to go. Just see the ad in that. $13. See what that says. What is the adder? A snake, a venomous serpent, perhaps a cobra. Okay, who's the serpent? The devil, the accuser. Esau, Edom. That's what he's talking about. I just want to make sure. You know, that's all. Double checking myself. That's what he says, like a poison of a serpent. Okay, so Psalms 58 verse 3. Let's say it over here too, man. Because right now it was in Psalms 91. We're going to drop back to Psalms 58. This section of the Bible, the title is a prayer for the punishment of the wicked. It's a whole section that prays for this, man. It's a whole prayer for it. Okay? Psalm 58 verse 3 is that prayer, man. The wicked are estranged from the womb. Okay? And remember, Remember it talked about how we will be separated from thy womb? Remember? Esau and Jacob? See? Wicked are estranged from the womb. Okay? They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies, man. Which is what? Your doctrines of Jesus Christ, all your shit. You wake up just speaking fucking lies, man. You're fucking liars, man. The poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder of that stoppeth the ear, man, which will not hearken to the voice of the charmers, charming charming never so wisely. Break their teeth, O God Yahawah, in their mouth. Break out the great teeth of the young lions, Lord Yahawashi. Let them melt away as the waters which run continually when he bendeth his bow to shoot his arrows, which is the intercontinental ballistic missiles, man. That's why he said let them melt. Let them be as cut in pieces. Let them to be cut in pieces, man. The Lord ain't not playing with y'all, man. He is going to come with some wrath, man. Especially if y'all coming and scoffing us and coming trying to say we the ones that's anti-Semitic. We not Kanye West, nigga. He might be anti-Semitic because he got the bag. But we ain't, nigga. We preaching truth. We the real prophets. We the motherfuckers they not pulling up and talking about. They just going, we heard a message from all the anti-Semitic stuff, and they talking about IUIC's bitch ass that they done bought off, and all the other motherfucking camps that they done bought off. But they ain't buy off GMS, man, because they know the Lord over there. And they know if they fuck with GMS, the family of the word is here. Okay? So as a snail which melted, let every one of them pass away. Like the untimely birth as a woman, that they not see the sun. Before your pots can feel the thorns, he shall take them away as a whirlwind, both living and in his wrath. And what's the whirlwind? Those are chariots, man. They're gonna come like a whirlwind, man. We'll talk about Elijah. What happened? He got took up in a whirlwind. What happened to Enoch? He said that he was. He said that he was not because the Lord took him. And what? A whirlwind, a chariot. Okay, the righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked, so that the men shall say, verily, there is a reward. Numbers 24:20. Amalek, it said it was his latter end. This was his reward in the end. You doing what you did, okay? For the righteous, verily, he is a good God that judges the earth. Yahawah, man. Because y'all are not gonna pay for what you did because y'all are so powerful, man. The Lord's got to come do it, and that's what we praying for, man. That's all we got. If he don't come, if he just be like, never mind, we might as well just drop this and just go kill ourselves, man. Psalm 68, 19-24. The God of Sinai and of the sanctuary. Sinai is where Moses went and got the tablets, man. But there ain't just 10. There's not just 10 commandments, man. There's 613. All right, let's get it. Blessed the Lord Yahawashi, who daily loadeth us with benefits. See, that's all we want. We just want our daily benefits because everything else is belonged by the serpent. Even the God Yahawah of our salvation, Selah. He that is our God and is the God of salvation. And unto God Yahawah, the Lord Yahawashi, belong the issues from death, but Yahawah shall wound the head of his enemies, and they shall scalp of such a one that goeth on steel in his trespasses. The Lord Yahawashi said, I will bring again from Bahasham, I will bring my people again from the depths of the sea, that my foot may be dipped in the blood of the enemies, and the tongue of my dogs in the same. And the enemies is Esau and every other nation, and the 2/3 who won't stop transgression, man. If you won't stop transgressing the law, the Lord's going to destroy you, man. That's including myself. This is why I'm here trying to tell y'all while I'm trying to get rid of my transgressions. There's still transgressions that I'm still slowly getting away, man. This is how you're supposed to do it. Like he judges us in measurements, you're supposed to deny in measurements. See? This isn't like a quick cold turkey thing, you know? It's a process of time, a chronicles of events. Okay, we talked about in Micah 1 and 2, Micah chapter I think it's Micah chapter 2, verse 1. Talk about he came from everlasting. It's a chronicles of events, man. That's gonna happen the same way. So the fall of man, also in 2nd Esdras 6 and 9, Genesis 3:15. And I will put enmity between thee and the woman. And remember, the Lord said we was widows. So who is the widow? Israel. And thee, who he's saying he's going to put enmity, he's going to put enmity between the so-called white nations, which Esau Edom, and the so-called black nations, which is Hebrew Israelites, man. Us. That's why there's been enmity between us. That's why whenever we start preaching the truth, y'all say we anti-Semitic and we violent, we racist. What the fuck did y'all do for the last 400, 500 years, nigga? Y'all racist. Fuck what y'all talking about, man. And then you try to say that, oh, well, you know what I'm saying? I didn't do that. Yeah, you fucking did, bro. Yeah, you fucking did, because we are our forefathers. That's why you living off their privilege. You get privilege off them, man. You get to live without having to go down the street and have no police profile you. You can go fucking own a business. You can own a big ass fucking corporation if you wanted to. We can't do that. Not without being under your rulership. We can't. So get out of here with this shit. Genesis 3:15. That's why I said, prepare slaughter for thy children for the father's iniquities. So if you gonna get mad at anybody, go get mad at Amalek, man. Go attack that nigga, because he's the reason why y'all gonna pay for what they did. Genesis 3:15. And I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed, and it shall bruise thy head, which means y'all ain't gonna make it no more. Y'all gonna perish forever, and that shall bruise thy heel, which means y'all can kill us. You can kill us if you want to. Like, you can kill us if you want to, but you're going to make it worse on yourselves. This is why you're in the position you are now, by killing the saints. That's why you're in this position now. And now you want to talk about we anti-Semitic and we evil. The Lord says otherwise. Okay, he calls us his beloved. Okay, so Israel is with the woman. Okay, the bride of Yahawashi, Jacob. Okay, the thee is Esau Edom, like I said. Romans 16:20. Okay, reading of the love expressed. Okay, that's in that passage. And the God of peace, which is Yahawah, shall bruise Satan under your feet shortly. The grace of our Lord Yahawashi be with you. Amen. This is gonna be a scary time, man. For all of us, man. We scared too, man. That is why we are preparing for salvation. And hopefully after I get enough going now, I can change my name to Prepare for Salvation. And then I can get my ranking in GMS and they'll put me down there at the bottom somewhere. And I can go and do what I want to do, man. This is what I want to do. I want to help GMS push this truth, man. That's what I want to do. Everything else is secondary to me now. So remember the Revelations, he said that they had a fatal wound, but now it's healed. Okay, remember that. Revelation 13:13. And I saw one of his heads that were wounded to death. It says death, wounded to death. So that was the first time Rome died. They were all the way taken out. Remember y'all talking about Esau Edom is done away with? Yes, that happened. But look, as that deadly wound was healed, which is the renewed revived Roman Empire, which is right here, America, Babylon the Great, all the world wondered after the beast. Remember, the beast had 7 heads and 10 horns, and they all used the petrodollar, man. There's the prophecy. So healed means reincarnation. Roman Empire. Revelation 13:2, because they got healed, they got put to death. They all died. None of them were here. That's why Esau said we are impoverished, but we return and build the desolate places. But then after that, it said, thus saith the Lord, Yahawashi, the Lord said that they were going to do it. So they didn't say they were going to do it. Why? Because he's in control of all vessels. So it was the Lord speaking through them. So Revelations 13:2, message to Philadelphia. And the beast I saw was unto like a leopard, and his feet were as the feet of a bear. See? So the leopard is the top of the statue, and the bear is the bottom of the statue, which means that the leopard is going to get beat by the bear. Just like when you look into Daniel, and they had Babylon, and then they had the silver, which was I think it was Persia, and then you go down to the bronze, which is Alexander the Great, because all of them had bronze weapons, and then Persia had the silver weapons, and then you go down to the potter's clay, the iron and potter's clay, and that's the revived Roman Empire. That's where we're at. We're at the feet of it, and it's about to get blown up, and it's about to The whole nation the whole mountain finna fill the earth, and that mountain is gonna be Israel, man. It's gonna be Israel. And right here, when it talks about the leopard and the bear, this is talking about the war that y'all finna go through for what y'all did over there in what's that place? In Ukraine. You know what I'm saying? Having that whole pipeline situation, all that stuff. Y'all finna go to war against them, but y'all gonna lose, man. And mark my words, man. You're not gonna find out until y'all lose, and you're gonna see some prophets among you, man. You're gonna lose. You're not gonna win this war. And his mouth as a mouth of a lion, and the dragon, who Rome, gave him his power and his seat and great authority. See? I don't understand. And basically, dragon, when I mean by dragon, when I say Rome, I'm talking about the first descendants of Esau, Amalek. Them. So, block you. Give me one more. All right, so now we're gonna do the judgments against various nations, man. We're gonna go over to the Moab, so-called Chinese, man, because they're basically like America Babylon the Great too, man. They try to be like America Babylon the Great, and we're gonna prove it right here. Okay, so Ezekiel 25, 8 through 13. Moab, so-called Chinese. Thus saith the Lord Yahawah, because that Moab and Seir do say, behold, the house of Judah is like unto all the heathen. Therefore, behold, I will upon the side of Moab from his cities which are on his frontiers, the glory of the country, Beshameth, okay, Balmeam and Kirishtiam unto the men of the east with the Ammonites, and gave them in possession. And the Ammonites may not be remembered among the nations. Okay, see, that's what they did. They tried to do all this and put the names and the ordinance and the dates and the time zones so nobody could really pinpoint who they are in the Bible. See what I'm saying? This was the council to make sure that this prophecy would not play out. But you can't stop the words of the Lord. So it says, and gave them possession in the Ammonites, that the Ammonites may not be remembered among the nations. That's Psalms 83. And I will execute judgments upon Moab, and they shall know that I am the Lord Yahawah. Yahawashi. Now we got Edom. Okay. We got a whole nother section talking about Edom. Okay. Thus saith the Lord God Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, because Edom have dealt against the house of Judah, so-called Negroes, by taking vengeance and have greatly offended and ravaged themselves upon them. Therefore saith the Lord God Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom and will cut off man and beast from it, which is what they just did. And I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. And that's the 144 elect. And they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. So it don't matter if you kill the elect or not, man. And if you do kill the elect, it was the Lord doing it. Because those ones are going to gain, some of those ones that did going to gain dominion, man. They're going to gain dominion. And you're going to see them again. So it's better you just don't even touch them, man. But y'all don't touch them because y'all don't know no better, man. So now we're going to go over there to Palestine, the so-called Africans, okay? And I had this dude message me earlier saying, you're saying the Africans are going to go. No, that's what I'm saying. You don't know what you're talking about. I never said Africans. I said you Negroes, Latinos, Puerto Ricans, West Indian, Haitians. Negroes, we are not Africans. We're not from Africa. We were sold by the Africans to Esau, Edom. It's a difference in us. When you go look at the Africans, you look at us, it's a difference, man. It's not the same people, man. Okay? They don't even live like us at all. So here we go. It says, thus saith the Lord God, Bahasham, Yahawashi, because the Philistines have dealt by revenge and have taken vengeance with a despiteful heart to destroy it for the old hatred. What's that old hatred? That counsel to make us not be known as Israel no more. Therefore, thus saith the Lord. I'm telling you, they all get judged for the same thing, for fucking with Israel. Okay? Okay, therefore saith the Lord, God, Yahawashi, Yahawashi, behold, I will stretch out mine hand upon the Philistines, and I will cut off the Cherethims and destroy the remnant of the sea coast. And I will execute great vengeance upon them with furious rebukes, and they shall know that I am the Lord Yahawashi, and then I will lay my vengeance upon them. So he gonna let y'all know first. Y'all gonna be terrified as fuck, just like we were when y'all came and took everything from us. I know I must have been back there. Y'all must have killed me, man. Because I know I ain't ride with y'all, man. I know I ain't crucified Yahawashi, or I wouldn't be doing this. So, like I said, he let some of the elect be chastised, man. Just like now, we're getting chastised because if we don't get chastised, then there's no reason, you know what I'm saying, he can't judge y'all. So he's using us to judge y'all. Hold on real quick.
I don't have anything personal. They're gonna say that God is just manifestation, not free person. I was wrong. You got a free manifestation
Hold up.
instead of free person. What the hell is wrong? Modalism is the false view of the nature of God. Jesus Christ appeared in the second, third century AD. A modalist views God as one person, except three persons, simply that Father, Son, and Spirit are simply different forms of the same divine person. According to modalism, God can switch among three different manifestations. The Holy Spirit is a
Of course, we know all that stuff is off, man. Hold on, man.
Shake that money on down, don't need you that shit. What moment?
I'm sorry. These niggas keep sending me this dumb crap, man. Trying to tell me about you got a whole female on there on this video trying to tell me about what this is and what that is. I don't care. It's not from Great Millstone, so leave me alone about it. Like, this is who I follow. I don't follow nobody else. Don't send me no videos of TD Snakes, any of these niggas. They are paid off by the bag. Hold on, man. I'm gonna text these niggas. Either you on Team Esau or you on Team Jacob, man. The Lord came to make war and division, man. Pick your side. You gonna be on our side? Cool. Not, go over there. Okay? I don't care who you is. I don't care. Mom, brother, or son, whoever. You're not with Bahasham, Yahawashi, then you ain't with me, man. I don't care. I don't care. I don't got no pity, man. You can come back in the next world. But if you take that chip, you're done for. You'll never see me. You take the chip, and that means you was never in the book of life anyways, man. So good riddance. So Psalms 58, verse 10. Okay, it says some of the elect will be chastised. Psalm 58, verse 10. And Numbers 24:20 talks about the reward for what they did. We know that. Psalm 91 speaks about all who are involved. Verse 8. You know what I'm saying? Romans 16:20 talks about it too. And we done, man. That's what I'm closing out with, man. I'm done. Done, man. This lesson, man. This is a good lesson, man, that I got from Bahasham, Yahawashi. You know what I'm saying? From the prophets, man. Azariah, man. Him and Yahawah, man. They got some amazing videos. I can't even find them no more. I got to go through their page, so it's Lakia for that. I can't even pull them up. They done deleted them or something already, man. Luckily, they ain't went over there and deleted his videos, man. So they already deleted. It was GMS South Carolina, man. He had to go from 07 to 08, man. He had a lot of doctrine, man. They they salty, man. They mad, man, because his truth is eating them up, man, and they terrified, man, because y'all thought y'all was gonna get away, man. Nope. So like I said, gotta give all praise to Yahawah, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who grew well, teach well. And this is a sincere salutation for all. I can push in this truth and believe in this truth across the four corners of the earth. As Ananiah always says, stay prayed up. May Yahawah be blessed in your house. Shalom.